start this afternoon is going to be warm, but this morning is cold. So we have two totally different feels for one, I would say even a 12-hour period. So the wind chill's at 22. This afternoon is going to be around 50. Okay, so that means you're going to warm 30 degrees for the feels like. Be prepared. Now the winds have shifted out of the south, so our temperature is warming as we speak. You just don't realize it because it's kind of a double-edged sword. When you have that south wind, it feels cold still as it comes through. Now technically, this one's a little harder to find. The warm front is actually off in Wisconsin, and it is producing snow. I talked about it the other week. Warm fronts, that's the lifting mechanism in the atmosphere. Cold, dense air, warm air, that's lift, always produces snow. Today, big story, 15 degrees warmer. The huge story of the week is Friday, Saturday. Everybody's talking. Let's get outside. What are we doing? Let's do something, cleaning up the yard, whatever you're doing. Friday, Saturday look great. And low rain chances, those actually trended down here this morning over the weekend, so that's good news if you want to stay dry. 31 to 32, but watch the rapid warming here on the 12-hour. 32 at 8, 45 at noon. Remember, the most important warming hours of the day, 8 to noon, because, well, the sun goes down, it's seriously like 3 o'clock. You start to cool down. So by the time we get that northwest wind, we'll actually be warm and we'll plateau. And this is going to be an interesting forecast because a west wind, northwest wind, or southwest wind, they're all going to warm you up. And I'll show you that here in a second. Now today, temperatures a little bit cooler to the north, 46 in Brainerd, 57 in Marshall. Temperatures just skyrocketing there. It was 4 degrees in Marshall yesterday. They're going to 57 today. So there's that warm front. Again, a little bit of light snow. There always is snow on these warm fronts. We talked about how it produces that lift. Let's look back behind the warmth, or I should say behind the cold air. So there's high pressure. Now behind this one is pretty significant warmth. 52 in Billings, 49. These are morning lows. So I don't care what direction you're taking this from, look at the warmth. So the temperatures around the high are pretty much the same as yesterday, but behind it, northwest it's warm, west it's warm, and southwest it's warm. Good luck cooling down. Here comes the warmth. Let's track the bigger warm front coming in Thursday. Notice Thursday, the warm front's on top of us. Again, nearing 60. The warm front is forecast to go to the north. Remember, the sun doesn't do diddly at this time of the year. Nothing. You have to drive up the winds from the south or wherever the warmth is coming from. We do that really well on Friday. This is going to be a really good chance to hit 60. Now, Saturday, the cold front's coming through kind of middle of the day, so there's a little more uncertainty on Saturday with that temperature. So I'm going to circle Friday. That's my choice day. The boundary could give us a little more cloud cover, and it should probably be a little bit windier on Saturday. And I'm thinking of going 58. Models still have us at 60, but we probably will cool down a little earlier behind that cold front. And by the time you get to Sunday and Monday, we'll cool down a bit. But listen, the average high by Monday is in the low 40s, right around 40 degrees. We'll still be above average.